Revenge of the Sith is coming back in the theaters. So that's cool.
Oh. Alright, that's a movie I need to go watch in the freaking cinemas now.
Yeah, you definitely.
Thank you for reminding me.
You definitely need to, because I was at the midnight showing when it came out. And
yeah.
Despite the projector having a malfunction at the very beginning of the movie, and we had to wait like an extra hour or two. Oh God, the movie didn't start to officially started until like 2 a.m. for those of us that stuck around. A lot of other people just took refunds and went home. You know, the rest of us were like, no, boys, we staying.
Boys, we waited so long. We waited like 5 hours just to get in. It's time to watch this damn movie. Because
it starts off so epic, you know, with the scene over Coruscant and the starfighters and Obi-Wan and Anakin going through the battle. And then right when they're boarding Grievous's ship, that's when the projector fucked up. And we're like, what the hell? And then they're like, yeah, we got to fix the projector. It overheated. Like, are you kidding me? So we were just sitting there. And then they were offering refunds, and then we were like, nah, fam, we staying. So I think it was like 4 o'clock in the morning by the time we got done. But my apartment was like right down the street from this theater, so it wasn't that far from me. So I went home and I crashed.
Oh, man.
I was like, yeah, that was a good movie. I'm going to bed now.
God, I would have wished to have seen that freaking movie like for the first time in a cinema, you know, like 2005. If I was old enough, of course.
Yeah. Well, I would say
like 4.
I would say if there's one to watch in the theaters, it's Revenge of the Sith. It's the best of the 3.
Yeah.
Because I watched all 3 of those movies in theaters when they came out, and yeah, my favorite of the 3 was easily Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. I think like the Star Wars films I've seen at cinema are the Clone Wars, the 2008 film. What else? Obviously the sequel trilogy.
That
was a fucking that was not a good thing to brag about.
No.
And episode 1. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
The only good one's probably episode 1.
Yeah,
because it was a 25-year anniversary.
Did they even bother with Attack of the Clones? I don't think they did they?
I think they did. I'm not sure.
Yeah. The only thing I like about Attack of the Clones is Natalie Portman.
Hey, my man.
Let's see.
Hello, Yuji.
Hi, Yuji. I guess he's working on his mic, but oh, there you are,
gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, so Be Positive says you saw it 20 years ago as well. Nice, Be Positive. Very nice. You like when Kylo Ren kept shouting more and more?
Oh, hit the Last Jedi.
Oh God! I walked out of that theater knowing full well that was not going to be received very well. That movie. It's like this was a bad movie.
I was very pissed off after I left that cinema.
Yeah, I did not enjoy my time watching The Last Jedi.
And like my family, they gave me shit for the longest time for being pissed off at both The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah,
I was ahead of the curb, if any fucking thing.
Yeah, it was so weird. It's like I was so mad. I was going to make a rant video about it, but I didn't because I was too mad to do it. And then all these other channels that started making rant videos about Last Jedi, they end up blowing up. And I'm like,
oh yeah.
Yay. And now they're complaining about a scene in Andor, so they've fallen off. Whatever.
Oh yeah, the grapes.
Yeah, it's so It's like if you guys want the reference, I made a funny post on the community tab and X, and I put it in Discord. My opinion about it, the outrage over something, but this is regarding like the Empire. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe somebody in the Empire would do something like this or try to do something like that. Wow. Shocking. I know.
Oh, yeah.
It's like...
It's almost like they're the bad guys.
Yeah, I know. I just don't even get their fucking logic. It's like, I mean, Andor's a freaking adult-themed Star Wars show. It's like the first adult-themed one. Like, the rest are kind of balanced towards adults and kids, and some lean more to kids. But Andor's the first of its kind that's actually adult-focused, you know?
Yeah.
And yet people were complaining, like, oh, this shouldn't be in Star Wars. Okay, so blowing up planets is okay. Chopping off body parts is okay. War is okay. Torch is okay. Leia being a sex slave is okay. Okay.
May I also add something as well?
What?
In a lot of the older media, specifically in Legends, there has been stories involving that particular topic happening to other characters. I'll give one for an example. There's a story in Legends where it happens to Boba Fett's wife. And Boba Fett, if you know how he is, that motherfucker tracked down the guy who did it, and well, yeah, he wasn't alive after that encounter, individual.
Yeah.
So...
Well, I mean, even if you take away, if you just don't regard Legends, even though there's some really good content in Legends, canonically, there's numerous examples of bad shit that the Empire has done.
Yeah.
Like strip mining planets, blowing up planets, like enslaving people, falsely imprisoning people, and slaughtering countless numbers of people throughout the galaxy. Yet these idiots are throwing a shit fit over an attempted scene by an Imperial officer.
Like the reason why I brought it up is because they're acting like it never fucking happens in Star Wars, even though there's been previous media where
this
it
is
has
why they
happened.
do it. They built their little empires on rage, right? And some of that rage was justified, but that's all they have. That's all they have is rage, and they have to find every little thing to get rageful and angry about. And that's where they've gotten now. Where it's like they try to find something. Even though the first 3 episodes of Andor, Season 2, mid. I will agree that it was mid. But it's a slow burn. It's probably building towards an amazing, like finale, right? For the rest of the season. The first season was amazing, and I have faith in the rest of the season. But a lot of these clowns just want to find something to rage about, to get views. And that's what it's about. And they take that and they run with it, and then people are looking at them like, you serious? Like, do you even watch Star Wars? Are you even familiar with all the atrocities the Empire's carried out in the original trilogy? And yeah, so you're gonna complain about this? Okay.
And acting like it's oh my god, why are they doing this topic? They can't be doing this topic in Star Wars. Bear in mind, there's been countless other medias prior in Star Wars that has touched briefly on that kind of topic.
Yeah. Well, look,
like I mentioned, the Boba Fett story, for example.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bad topic. Look, I'm not underscoring how bad of a subject that is in real life, right? My point is that the Empire has done that probably numerous times throughout its reign, and they've done a lot of really bad stuff that I've already mentioned. So, I just don't get this. That's why my joke about the end. Yeah, this will not be tolerated, even though all this stuff is tolerated. Sorry about my little rant, everybody. I was trying not to spoil something, but I think I came dangerously close to it. If you're look, the first 3 episodes of Andor have been out already of Season 2, so I'm sure if y'all really wanted to watch it, y'all have already watched them. Critical Drinker, I think his video was the best on it, because he was spot on. And whenever he basically had the same opinion I did, I was freaking clapping on the couch while Riley and I watched his video. Like, yep. See, Critical Drinker can be critical, but he can also be fair. And while others have, outrage, he's like, yeah, the Empire's done a lot worse. It's easy to find something to hate. Yeah, exactly. I think that's the problem. A lot of these channels built their... Look, I can be critical too, okay? Because my rant videos, a lot of people come to my channel because of my rants. But... not everything I do on my channel is about rants. The truth is, I try to be fair. And I guess that's one reason why I respect Critical Drinker, is because he also tries to be fair. When he criticizes something, hell yeah, he'll criticize something. When something's good, he'll praise it. But at the end of the day, like, these people just have gotten to the point where that's all they have. That's how they built their channel, and they can't stand to just sit back and watch something without, like, finding something to complain about. Have there been times when their complaints have been justified? Of course. But over this specific controversy, I'm sorry, but the Empire has done a lot of pretty bad, nasty stuff throughout the original, prior to the original trilogy and in the original trilogy. Like Kane was mentioning in Legends, there's plenty of bad stuff that happened. But even if you just go canonically, you realize that the guy that runs the Empire is considered one of the greatest villains of all time in fiction, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a pretty evil fucker. I mean, he basically manipulated two sides in a civil war across a galaxy that killed probably millions of people in order to build his empire. So, yeah. Like, I don't think that Darth Sidious, the Emperor, has like this, like, oh, well, I have exceptions. There's certain things I will not tolerate. I might be literally Satan in the Star Wars galaxy, but there's just certain things that I will not allow my Imperial officers to do or get away with. Right.
Yeah. Disgraceful.
Yeah. What's everybody up to this weekend? Has anyone else got another topic that we can strip mine since we already did this one? Like the Empire going to a planet? Hey, there's some nice resources you have. Be ashamed if we stripped mine your planet and enslaved all of you. Or if you resisted, be ashamed if we brought our big giant space station and one-shotted you.